What's up, Wolverines? I'm Hugo Dora,
And I'm Agent Fraga.
and here's your news for today.
You know, Hugo, you look like somewhat of a play guy yourself.
I dabble occasionally. Speaking of plays, All Quiet on the Western Front is now playing in the Roca Theater throughout the week in several showings. The actors are students who have committed a lot of time to prepare for this play. This being several of their first plays, it is the performance of a 1929 novel by Eric Maria Marquet, which documents German soldiers' lives and mental state during World War I. Matthew Barturin has the story.
The spring play is back. It's an exciting event for the Belen community that shows the talent and hard work of these student actors, as well as the producers, to put on this play, All Quiet on the Western Front.
So we've been working on this show since a little bit after Thanksgiving. We cast in the early part of December. We did open auditions, and then we've been running rehearsals since we came back after Christmas break, and doing rehearsals 3-4 times a week since then, getting everybody up to speed on the rehearsal. We've done a lot of work in terms of the lighting, the set design, making sure that everybody felt comfortable, trying to bring in all the right props for the show so that we gave the show an authentic feel. So we're really excited about opening our show this week. We have 4 shows this week: Wednesday at 7:30, Thursday at 4 o'clock, and 2 shows on Friday at 4 and 7:30. The guys have been working really hard to get ready. They're excited to finally show all of their hard work they've been doing since January. So they're excited to bring everybody back to the Roca Theater. It's our first time having live in-person theater with an audience since we closed Wizard of Oz in March of 2020. So they're very excited.
There are several performances throughout the week, so make sure you buy your tickets now. From WBLN, I'm Matthew Barturin.
Belen is partnering with Camilla's House, Lotus House, and the Kino Border Initiative for the first ever Lenten Collection. The Lenten Collection will collect clothes and necessities for the homeless.
So the Lenten Collection, as we end our Lenten season, and as everyone knows, the Lenten season has been a time for all of us to sacrifice, to journey with Christ, to get closer to Christ. And this last part of our Lenten season, what we want to do is be able to open our hearts to give back to some of these organizations that are helping people who are without a home. So our hope is that our students will open up their hearts and be motivated, since so many of us have had contact with these organizations throughout the school year. So what we will be doing is we're going to focus on what it must be like to be without a home, right? And the different people throughout our experience that are without a home. So at Camilla's House, you'll have all these people being served that live on our streets. At Lotus House, you have women and children that have been either abused or down on their luck and are really in a situation where they need our solidarity. And at the Kino Border Initiative, you have people who have fled their homes from across South and Central America and have arrived at our borders with just no place else to go. So they wind up at the Kino shelter. So all of these people remind us that everyone deserves a home, everyone deserves a place for safety and security, a place that will welcome them. And so we want to make sure that we can support these 3 organizations as we journey through this last part of Lent.
A company best known for its vacuums and hair dryers is branching out to provide cleaner air. Dyson is releasing its Dyson Zone, which is a set of noise-canceling headphones that also provides purified airflow to the nose and mouth. Officials at Dyson say this product will provide wearers protection from noise pollution and air pollution at the same time. The company says it tested hundreds of prototypes before coming out with its final design. So far, there's no word on how much these headphones will cost, but they're expected to be officially launched this fall. The World Health Organization says roughly 90% of people worldwide breathe air that rises above the pollutant limits in its guideline.
Put a little color into your life. It's National Crayon Day. It's time to revert your childhood dust off your crayons and color away. Thursday is National Crayon Day. If you have kids, it's the perfect time to color with them. You can post your crayon creations with the social media hashtag National Crayon Day. A bit of trivia: Crayola crayons were invented way back in 1902. The company makes 3 billion crayons per year, and 50 colors have been retired over the past 2 decades.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Santeriza, and here are your sports for today. The varsity baseball team took on Palmetto and came out with the dub 3-2. Jordan Cordero came through with an RBI, and our very own Chris Bio and Matthew Wembes both hit a dinger in the same inning to give your Wolverines the win. They play again this Saturday versus Coral Springs Charter here at home. Our water polo team has their very first district game today versus Ransom in what should be a very intense matchup. Good luck, Wolverines. The varsity track team participated in the Florida State meet this past weekend. They also took the usual dub in their home meet yesterday. Some members of the team are heading up to Gainesville to race at the meet at the University of Florida. Best of luck, guys. Our varsity volleyball team beat Killian 3-0 at Killian. The sets ended 25-21, 27-25, and 25-15. We moved to 14-6 on the season with only 5 games remaining. March Madness stays keeping us all at the edge of our seats. Kansas, Villanova, Duke, and UNC all reached the Final Four. The classic Duke versus UNC game finally reaches the March Madness stage for the first time, and it's probably the most anticipated game of the whole tournament. Our Miami Heat clinched the playoff spot with their win over the Boston Celtics. Our Big Three led the way with Jimmy Butler dropping 24 points, Bam having 17, 12, and 8, and Kyle Lowry had 23 points and 8 dimes to assert the Heat's dominance over a scorching hot Celtics team. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Santi. Before we go, I want to let you guys know today's Father Cartaya's birthday. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And from all of us here,
Remember to stay safe.
stay golden, Wolverines.